friends, welcome back to llamamamakayla's Yarn Tube. I'm Kayla.
I'm Elijah.
So this is my baby son, Elijah, and he is 23.
Yeah.
He's 23. I got it right. So anyway, a couple of weeks ago, Elijah and I had went to town, went around places around town and Michael's and such, and when we were in Michael's and I was taking some video clips, he was looking at candle wax and things like that. And so several people asked, what he was doing with it, or, and I might have said that he makes candles in the thing. And so they were asking, so that was Dakota's dog, Windsor. Kind of growling and barking a little bit, wanting the cat to get out of the chair and get down and play with him, because he's used to playing with Dakota's two cats, Oscar and Monty, but my cats don't quite know how to play, so he didn't understand why they're not playing with him. But anyway, during that video in Michael's, I might have mentioned that Elijah made candles. He was looking at candle stuff that day in the store, and I had several comments where people were asking if he would want to show his craft, or asking for my boys to show their crafts one day and things that they enjoy and stuff like that. So I told Elijah to bring over some of his candles and stuff that he makes today, and we would do a little video about it, and I'll share with you guys what my sweet son Elijah does. So you want to just I don't know. So here is a candle. It's say the name of your Etsy shop?
It's MillerApothecary.
Okay. And this candle is rose and vanilla. Can you take the lid off of that?
Yeah.
It smells really good. Yeah, I know. It smells really good. You want to smell? So anyway, he does have a little Etsy shop where he sells his candles and stuff like that. And actually, I have a video that I'm going to link in the description box below. It is a video that Elijah and I did together maybe about a year ago. Maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's been a good while back. But he and I had did a video together, taking you through the whole process of him making candles. And so I will link that video in the description box below so you can check that out and see his whole process. But anyway, tell us about your candle. What do you want to tell us about it?
So, I use all natural coconut wax, usually with a beeswax blend, typically when I can find it. Sometimes I have to use some paraffin. I use only wood wicks, as you can see in here, and pretty much all natural fragrances, usually like essential oil types, stuff. Generally, I try to find ingredients that are going to be very clean and have a very clean burn. There's no soot or ash or anything like that that gets in the wax or the jar.
So why did you change to these amber colored jars instead of the glass jars you were using?
Well, when I got back involved, I took about a year off from my candles last year due to the job I had at the time. I didn't have time for it anymore. But when I finally had time again this year to start back up, I realized the original design just didn't really have any good representation of me as the creator in it. So I went ahead and redesigned it from scratch to something that I felt like actually represented what the business is, what we do, and something that I felt like I was shown in.
Okay. And why do you use this wood wick instead of a regular wick like we're all used to?
Like a cotton wick.
Yeah.
One of my old candles here, an 8 ounce, does have a cotton wick in it. The wood wicks, they burn longer. They burn at a slower rate than cotton. They also have a They give off this great like crackling sound when they burn. It's kind of like a subtle background ASMR type.
Oh yeah.
But they tend to burn longer. They throw off more fragrance usually because the wood absorbs the oil better and holds onto it. So as it burns, it's putting out more of a scent.
Cool. So your new jars, your new candles, they come with this lid and a jar, and he does put a little sticker thing on the bottom. I like that. This is, he used to have some, do you still have any in your Etsy shop that's in a clear glass?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still have a few left.
So he still has some with a clear glass instead of that amber glass. And then he, one of the first ones he started making was these right here. Sassy's over here. And this is a lavender.
Yeah, fresh lavender. That's the original label design.
Yeah.
From 2020.
Can you open it for me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that smells good. That's lavender. It smells really good. So how many ounces is this?
Yep, 8 ounces.
And how many ounces is that?
12 and a half.
Oh, okay.
The clear ones that I used to do were 11 ounces, but I switched to these.
Yeah.
For roughly the same price for an extra ounce and a half.
And then he also makes the little candle wax melts. Is that what you call them?
Yeah.
What this is jasmine blossoms. So he has these in his Etsy shop also. It smells good. Oh, sassy. Anyway, so how long have you been making candles?
Since 2020.
Really?
So 3 years now.
Yeah. And you tried your hand at making soaps for a while too.
I did. I didn't have a lot of good luck with the soaps. I had a lot of issues come out with them. They just weren't turning out right.
Yeah.
Probably the recipes I was using. Eventually, I would like to try it again, but right now I'm just focusing on candles.
Yeah, I made soaps at one time. Dakota and I both did. I mean, Dakota helped me make soaps at one time, and we sold them in our flea market booths. But yeah, soaps, depending on the recipe, it is kind of tricky sometimes. Yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's what Elijah does, is make candles, and he also has another job that, you know, keeps him busy too. So this is what he does on the side. But yeah, several of y'all had asked, you know, if he would be willing to come on and share about his candles and stuff. So how many different scents do you have?
Currently, I have 17 different scents on the shop.
Wow, that's a lot.
But in the new design, I only have 3 right now.
3. What's your 3 in this design?
Rose and vanilla, black tie, which is like this cologne scent.
Yeah.
And then plum and orchid.
Plum and orchid. Okay. And then in your glass jars, you have other scents?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other 17.
Yeah.
But I have a shipment of amber jars coming in next week, so I'm slowly building up the full collection.
Yeah. And how many different scents do you have in this, or do you know?
It's about the same.
Okay.
It should be fully stocked. I think I have about 12 right now.
Yeah.
Different scents in stock.
Well, anything you want to tell us about your stuff? I don't know. Do you, how did you get into doing this?
Well, I was working at Michael's at the time and had that employee discount. So I was just buying random crafts and just trying things out, seeing if I liked them, and got a candle making kit, and it just kind of went from there.
Yeah. He also did some macrame plant pot holder things. What do you call them?
Macrame plant hangers.
Yeah. Do you have any on in the window?
I don't think so. They're all in my apartment.
Oh, okay. So he, did do some macrame stuff, and it turned out really good too. Like right off the bat, when he first tried it, they turned out really good. So, and there used to be some hanging in the window over there, but he said he took them to his apartment. But anyway, I guess that's about all. You got anything else that you want to add? Anything that you more information?
Everything is listed on the Etsy shop, and then I have a Facebook and Instagram page as well.
I'll leave those links below.
Yeah.
I mean, no pressure. I'm just saying people were interested in what he, was getting the wax for and all that at the Michael's that day. And so, and then some other people I was asking about him coming on and sharing. So I thought we would just share, and I'll leave the link to the video where we made candles. And he made candles, I was watching. And then I'll leave the link to his Etsy shop and Facebook group and Instagram.
Page, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Not a Facebook group, a Facebook page, yeah. So I'll leave a link to that below, and you can check that out. Tell him hi. And anyway, guys, we are going to get going and let you get going, and we will see you later in another video. Well, I will. He probably won't. I don't know. He might. Who knows? See you later, guys. Bye.